What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video now. So I want to go over the receiver position. I know I mentioned about Marquise Goodwin, the receiver for the Eagles, probably a day or two after the season actually ended. I actually went into a lot of these players that were probably not going to be here. Marquise Goodwin, traded for him last year, and in the draft. Unfortunately, COVID hit. He took the year off in 2020. I had no problem with that. He had a baby. A few years before that, he lost an infant child. So he didn't want to, go through that again. And, he wanted to make sure everything was right. And obviously his family's more important than football, and I would do the same thing. So I had no problem from what he did. Now, Marquise Goodwin has one more year left on his contract. He is a 4.5 cap hit this year. That's a lot of money for a guy that might not even start. Now, there's two flips of the coin to this, okay? Now, if our young receivers didn't get any playing time this year, if we had literally no guys with no grass time, these young guys never hit the field, and we had veteran guys that were healthy all year, I would say, yeah, we got to keep them. But because our young receivers got a lot of playing time this year, obviously before they were benched again, but between Travis Fulgham and just some of these other guys that we have, and Quez Watkins and John Hightower and Jalen Reagor and it's all these other guys, if we didn't have these young receivers really stepping in, putting in that work, there'd be a lot of changes to this roster as it is. But obviously a new coaching staff. But Marquise Goodwin taking off last year was, I think it did help us because it really gave other guys chances. So since our young receivers have gotten a lot of grass time in games, I don't think there's any point to keep Marquise Goodwin on this roster. Now, the other flip of it is you always want to keep a veteran receiver in there because, it's a veteran leadership. It's a guy guys can look up to. Guys could show him what to do. It's nice to have that since Deshaun Jackson will be released if he, when he gets released. And obviously Alshon Jeffrey will be released by the new league year. Marquise Goodwin still stands as the last veteran receiver on this team. And hasn't had a good season since 2017, had over 1,000 yards. I think during the Super Bowl year for the 49ers, I think he only played like 2 or 3 games and was out the whole year. So I don't know how his health is just a big issue right now. And a 4.5 cap hit is way too much for a guy that might not even start. Okay, because I'd pick these young guys over Marquise Goodwin in a half a second, and boom. Because I think they just have so much ceiling. I think Doug didn't use half of these receivers to their full potential and advantage to their strengths. So there's a lot going on here with this, and I think he'd be the next one to get released because honestly, there's a 0 dead cap hit from this. It's a straight release. You get some, get some money back, and you're not going to get hit with a $4.5 million cap hit, which is a lot for a guy that's probably not going to start. I don't see him starting this year just because it just makes no sense to me with how many of these young receivers have played so well and done some good things. Now, I know Greg Ward's a free agent right now, so maybe the Eagles will keep him on this roster to kind of just maybe for that reason, but at the same time, you're going to have a very big competition coming into this camp, depending on how this training camp and OTAs and all that's going to go this year. I'm half and half with this, but I think my focus is so into these young receivers right now. I think that Marquise Goodwin is I just think there's no room for him here. I think we just need to just move on. We need to just be young and just get these guys rolling in Nick Sirianni's offense. That's what I think should really happen. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Marquise Goodwin. Should he stay? Should he leave? Should he take a spot from the young guys? Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think honestly, it's time. Let these young guys play. It's exciting. It's refreshing. I don't want to pick up marquee names that used to be good. I'm not saying that Marquise Goodwin's probably not a good player right now, but I want to be a young receiver group, fresh group with a fresh quarterback coming to a full off season and Jalen Hurts and get this thing going. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.